Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Defna.
Teacher, did you ever see this room? This room is like sort of my art's room. Welcome.
Really? Yeah, it looks different. You know what? Here it is New Year, and people are celebrating New Year, and now we are on holiday. Starting from tomorrow, everywhere is closed. Just information for you
But
because Chinese New
teacher,
Year is usually in February. Khmer New Year
yeah,
is
Lunar
March.
New Year passed like a few months ago. No, it was a month ago.
No, no,
Exactly.
now it is Cambodian people's New Year.
Ah, okay.
It's Khmer New
Happy
Year.
New
That is
It's
like
like Lunar
13
New
days
Year
before.
passed because I like know it.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
It's interesting. Actually, before I didn't know that, but here in different parts of the world, people have different calendar. Anyway, guys, good to see you again. I hope you all had great weekends, and we have only 4 hours left, right? And as you know, your exam is going to be on 27th, I think. Okay, 26th or 27th. Anyway, I think we after 2 weeks we will finish, and that means that we have 4 hours. So now we are at still 2017. Okay, so last time we started this, today hopefully we are going to finish this, and after that 2017 S2, and next week 2018, and next week let's see. Okay, if we can cover also 2019 it would be great. We will see how actually, if you come to the class a little bit, if you look at the questions and come with idea, maybe you can go much faster. Okay, so last time we did a few questions from here. I think we stopped here, right? Yes. Maka, did we do this question? Yes, we did, I think. Okay, and we stopped here, I think. Yes, right, we didn't do this question. Okay, let's continue. All right, let's do a few questions. After that, maybe if you're tired, we can have some break. If not, we have only like 50 minutes or 55 minutes. And let's try to solve 10 questions in today. Okay. And once again, the last 5 questions are a little bit actually hard questions because it's Sasmo questions. The first 10 questions or 15 questions, they are easy questions. The next 5 questions, they are medium questions, medium level questions. And the last 5 questions are hard questions. That's why in Sasmo, time management is really important. Okay, first have a look at the questions. Which questions are easier or which looks them easy? Okay, but some questions, if you just look at the question, the idea comes quickly. First you have to try those questions. Okay, if idea does not come, skip them. Okay, and when you have more time, then you can spend the remaining time on those questions. Okay, so in this question, how many different 4-digit numbers can be formed using the digits 1 or 7 only?
I
Okay.
see, teacher.
Huh?
Can I say?
What is it? Yes, Makka.
I think it's B 10.
How many?
10.
10?
Yes.
Why 10?
I don't know, I count this.
It's 16. Because here, Maka, we are going to form 4-digit number, right? So in the first digit, I can write 1 or 7. So I have two choices here. The second one also, I can write 1 or 7. I have two choices here. And also here, I can write 1 or 7. It is 2. And also here, 1 or 7 is 2. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, that is 16. You understand? Like, for example, let's say this 1 1 1 1, right? 1 1 1 7. And after that, I'll change the second one. 1 1
7
1
1.
1.
7 1.
Teacher, didn't Klaus found this? No, he found something else. Who was the person who found this?
Maybe Maka, you are right because in different group we just saw the 60. Maka, why did you get? How did you get 10?
I count them like 111 and 1117, and then 1171, 1711, 7111, and then 1177, 7711, and 1 7 777 and 7771 and 7777.
Can I ask, how did you do that quickly? Ah, okay.
Okay, good. So it is 222. It is 1 or 7 because here 1 1 and 1 1, when you just interchange, they give us the same number. So that is 1 1 1. That's one number. 1 1 7 and 1 1 7 1, right? And 1 1 1 1 7 7, right? And 1 7 1 1 7. Interesting. Okay, here the first is I
Teacher,
can write
no,
either
he's
1 or
wrong.
7.
No,
1.
teacher, it's not 10. It's more.
How many? 16 or 14?
I don't know. It's more because, like, right now I have 10, and then I have still more to go. Yes. Wait.
Like for example, let's just for example here the first one we have two choices, right? So if it is 1, for example, I can write here 1 1 1. If it is 7, I can write 1 1 1. Okay, the first one is gone. Okay, so now again, how about the second one? If we have 1, I can write 1 1 1 and the 1 7 1 1, but actually we have already counted this one. And how about the second one? It is 7 1 1 1 7 7 1 1. And also this one already counted.
16.
16?
Yes.
Because here, when we are just forming the numbers, usually we are just using very simple counting principle. So we are going to form 4-digit number. So for the first digits, what can I write here? Either 1 or 7. The second one also I can write either 1 or 7. Third one, it is 1 or 7. And the last one, 1 or 7. So we have two choices, 2, 2, 2. So all the combination, it is 16. Okay, Maka, but now, so I have a question mark. Okay, let me think. And if anything wrong, we will get back to this question. Musa, can you read this question? That's also a very interesting question.
The figure below shows a parallelogram ABCD and PQR and S. Each denotes the area of the triangle as shown in the figure. Which of the following relation that among the areas is always true?
Okay, that's not difficult question, but a little bit tricky question. Can you have a look and think? And let's do this after maybe 2 minutes. If you have any idea, you can tell me now. If not, first think. I think it is C. Makkah. Really? Why? Do you have any proof?
Mm,
Teacher, I have one.
I think AB and DC is equal to each one,
What?
and
Really? Why?
because it's parallelogram.
Oh, really?
We're gonna use the parallelogram, but the way that I thought was P is sort of like, no, R is the extended version of P, so they have the same angles. If the angles on three sides, if they're the same, that means they're mathematically similar. So let's say P is X and R is like 3X. The same thing goes with Q and S. Because of the parallelogram, they're going to be parallel to each other, and the sides are going to be equal to each other. No, the angles are going to be equal to each other, so they're again going to be mathematically similar. So if you put like 1y plus 3x's equals to x plus 3y's, it would make sense.
Okay. Let me just see the math. Is it from Musa? Musa says C.
Teacher, I P triangle P and when we yes, it's equal to x, and AB is x and DC is x too, and the seat of R and S when we yes, R plus S, it's x2.
Okay, good, good. And here, just simply
Sure.
look here, we know the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. That means that AB is equal to DC or CD. And also actually the side to the height, right? This one, let's say the height of this parallelogram is, let's say it is H. Now, this region, that empty region in the middle, let's say that's equal to X, right? So how do you find the area that R plus X? What is R plus X? It is the height, right? Height times base. That's equal to 1 over 2 times height is H, and the base it is DC, right? And how about, for example, from here, Rx, right? And R plus, no. R plus X plus S. And also here we have S, right? And how about if you look at the triangle, for example, A and this point and B, right? Look at the triangle here. We have P plus X plus Q, right? I'm talking about this region plus this region plus this region. It's just a big triangle, right? Again, how do you find this? That's equal to 1 over 2 times height times base. The base is AB. And AB and DC, they are equal, which means that S plus R plus X should be equal to P plus X plus Q. So this X, they cancel each other, right? P plus Q is equal to P plus Q, always is equal to S times R.
Teacher, isn't it saying like the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you can see, if you're solving like this, it's good. Maybe in different way, I don't know how we can show this. So the
Teacher,
answer
I
is,
thought they were like mathematically similar because they have the same angles.
which one? Same
Something
angles?
we learned. For example, P, the angle that looks to the A, is the same one that the R has that looks to the S, that side. They're going to be equal to each other. And when there's like an X, the two sides, they're always equal to each other.
So
So that means they're mathematically similar to each other.
then, if it is
Then
similar,
the same
if it
thing
is,
goes for Q and S. So if they're both mathematically similar, I thought that some way it made them, not maybe equal to each other. I never thought they were equal to each other after I saw like the difference of
hmm.
the P and S,
Yeah, maybe
the
here
sides.
we have choices here. You can just choose one of them. But here, in case if there's no answer, okay, you need to solve in this way. If you answer, we can see that. Anyway, guys, if it is clear, let's move. Okay, let's try to see more different questions. Another question: a whole number. Maka, can you read it for us?
Okay. A whole number has the same remainder divided by 7, by 9, or by 11. What is the greatest three-digit whole number that satisfies this criteria?
Criteria. So, what is the greatest three-digit whole number that satisfies these criteria?
Teacher, firstly, it should not be divided to 9 or 11 or 7. Can the remainder just be 0? Is it possible?
A
Something
whole
like
number
that?
has the same remainder. When you just say remainder, that means that it's not equal to zero, right? If it is zero, that means it doesn't have remainder.
But like, they might sometimes play tricks. They used to do that.
No, no. In math, we don't define like this. If remainder is zero, we say that a number divides another number. We don't say that yes, it has the remainder, but it's zero. We don't actually use such. I mean, it's not ethical, just on purpose making things more complicated. That's against the advancement of science. I think we don't do that.
Teacher,
Anyway,
in the test, in the Congo tests, they would like make questions that didn't make any sense. And like you would try to figure it out for hours. And then you would like, they would tell you one word, look at that word, and then you would figure the whole thing out. It's like the question itself is a puzzle, not the way you solve it.
yes, some questions because of the questions are prepared by humans, and sometimes that maybe these kind of questions are very rare. It's even they don't
Answer the
form
answer.
1%. Guys, we will solve this together. Maybe if I give you more time, maybe you can
Teacher, I
solve
think
this.
it's D.
D?
Yes. They
No,
have
the
the same
answer.
remainder, 3.
Yes, we will see, Makka. But I think my answer is I think E. Why is this so? Because here a whole number. Let's say the whole number is n. So when I divide this whole number by 7, let's say our quotient is A, remainder is R. And again, that number, if you divide it by 9, let's say the quotient is B, remainder is R again. And again, that number, if you divide it by 11, right, let's say that our quotient is C, the remainder is R, right? So what happens here, as see here, if I just take r's to the left-hand side, what we have here? Here we have n minus r is equal to 7 times a, or that's equal to 9 times b, or that's equal to 11 times c. And we know that the 7, 9, 11, these are, what is it? Relatively prime numbers. So that means that if this number is divisible by 7, 9, 11, so this n minus r must be a multiple of the least common multiple of these numbers. So that's equal to n minus r is equal to k times 7 times 9 times 11. What is k? K is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which is equal to 7 times 9 times 11. That's equal to 693 times k. So if k is greater than 1, that will be 4-digit number, right? So that means that k must be equal to 1. So what is n here then? N is equal to 693 plus k, right? And also here we should actually mention here that k is less than 7. Why actually 7? Because it's a remainder. Remainder cannot be greater than the quotient, I mean divisor. We are divided by 7. That means the remainder here, remainder is less than 7. Because if it is not, I can still divide this. And also here remainder is less than 9. And here remainder is less than 11. If you just combine this, that means the remainder must be less than 7. So for example, what are these possible numbers, okay, here? So what are possible numbers? N may be 693 or 694, 695, 696, 697. If we add 7, 698, and 699, right? These are the numbers. When you divide by 7 or 9 or 11, the remainder will be the same. Among these numbers, which one is the greatest? This is the greatest three-digit number, 699. And divide 699 by 7 or 9 or 11, the remainder will be the same. So actually here, we don't have that number, right? It's asking here, what is the greatest three-digit whole number that satisfies this criteria? It is 699. But here we don't have this, so it's none of the above.
Teacher, but it can also be A.
Sorry, say again?
Does it ask, like, when it asks the greatest, doesn't it mean like the greatest in the choices below?
No,
Kind
no,
of
no,
something
no.
like that.
But here they don't say that. If they are so, and they shouldn't put none of the above here.
Okay.
But here the question is, what is the greatest three-digit whole number that satisfies this criteria? So our answer is 399, right? Do we have 699 here? We don't have. So it's none of the above. Okay, that's a bit tricky question. Maybe
Teacher, but
sometimes they may make a mistake. Okay, in asking a question. The mistakes, as I told you, it is maybe 1 out of 100 questions, even it's not one. So that's not a big deal.
teacher, I saw that like when before we started these, from like first question to like 15, I think, the questions, if we got them wrong or did nothing, we would get 0. But isn't it like in the further questions, like 25th question or something, if we got it wrong, they get like, we get -1?
Yes, for this question from 1 to 15 multiple choice questions, if your answer is correct, you get 2 points. If it is incorrect, you get -1 point. If you just leave it blank, 0, nothing.
Okay, then that's good. Then we should just, teacher, in Turkey, there's something like this. If you get 3 answers wrong, then one of your correct one becomes wrong.
Yeah, depending
It's
on the in the
ridiculous.
yeah, depending on what is it, the institutions it makes sense. For example, here, if when I
We don't
prepare
have
a
that,
scholarship
right?
exam, I use the same method. If 4 answers are wrong, that we will deduct 1 point. I mean, one
Okay,
question. Okay,
that's like
next
that for
question.
me.
What is the 2017 digits after the decimal point of the decimal form of 2017 over 7? So that means that here it's a fraction. That means that if you express this in decimal form, it must be a recurring number, right? It must be a repetition of some digits. So now here we need to find the pattern and get the answer. Okay, guys, try. Okay, it's 1 minute. It's so easy question, I think.
Teacher, I found it.
What is it?
A.
A1?
Yes. It's 14's 1.
Yes, that's right, I think. Because if you continue, I think 142, 857. I think here we have 857. And again, 142, 857, right? And 142. How many digits are repeating? Here it is 6. So here we have 2017. We can write it as 6 times. It is 321, 637, 6 plus 1. Is that correct? 6
Teacher,
times,
it's 336,
huh?
not 26. 336.
336, right? 336.
Yes.
336.
Teacher, or I know that 2016 was divided into six for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And I
2000,
was like,
because
oh yeah,
because we did
it's one
we
more
did a few
class.
questions. I think that's why we did.
Yeah,
I don't
we
know.
did 2017 before.
Yeah. So
I just
remainder.
remembered it from somewhere, like doing it. So I said like, oh, one more class. And then it like goes all over again to the first one. It's
Mhm.
not that hard, it's just calculations. I like those kinds of questions.
So remainder is 1, right? That means that after this, the first digit, what is comes? Again, it is 1. If remainder is 2, it will be, the answer will be 4. If it is 3, it is 2. If it is 4, it is 8. If it is 5, it is 5. If it is 6, it is 7, right? Because maximum, the biggest remainder is 6. So here the remainder is 1. The first digit here, it is 1. So the answer is 1. Okay, that's it. Um, this is, what is it? Is a kind of related to visual skill or visualization skill. And we can just think and do it. I don't know, sometimes really I have some difficulty to explain this. It's a kind of intuition. Here, only
I
two
like these
out of the four
teacher.
figures.
I grew up with these questions.
Okay, what is the answer, Daphne? What do you think?
I haven't looked at it yet.
So only two out of the four figures below will form a 3 by 3 cube as shown on the right. Which two figures can form a 3 by 3 cube?
Like when you put them together.
Yeah, of course. If you just
Oh,
put them together, two of them, they form a cube. Which of them it is? PQ, PR, PS, QR, QS. What is it?
easy.
Musa, what do you think? Musa says C. Really? P and S?
Yes,
Yes, P
he's
and S, right?
correct.
Because here, S, this one, right? Actually, this fills this empty part. And also this one, A, for example, A, it fills this A, right? And how about this B? B fills this empty part. And after this, here we have
Teacher,
A, 6. Okay, so PS.
it's a,
Yes.
there's an easy way to understand this. It's called layering. So let's look at the R. In the first, like the toughest level, the third level, there's only one cube. And there's none of the stuff here, any layers on the top or the bottom that has like only one. Well, there is, it's Q. And then in the
Uh-huh.
second layer, the R, it has two cubes. And Q
Yes.
does not have two, it has four places that you have to fill it with. So it already loses, like Q and R, it lost. And then we
Okay.
look at S, if it's capable with others. And it has like two layers, two of them in the last layer. So we look at the P or Q or any of them to see whether if they have two places. Q doesn't, P does, R doesn't.
Yeah,
So
but here I think also you can just see this T shape, right? If you look at this T shape, and also here we have T empty part, right? This A, B, and this C, T.
teacher,
And it
I
just
was at
fits
the first
here.
part of imagining, like I was doing the R one
Mm,
and then he was earlier.
okay. Good. Guys, now let's move to the next question. As you know, question from 16 to 25, we have no choices now. And that's why if your answer is correct, you get 4 points. If it is incorrect or no answer, just 0 point. But still, uh, in Sasma, as you know, your answer must be 100% correct. If it is even the small mistake, you don't get any point. And that's why you should understand the questions well. If say for example, leave your answer in centimeter, leave it in centimeter. Leave your answer correct to the nearest whole number, then you should also do this in correct way. Otherwise, you don't get the correct what is it, the full point. Maka, can you read the question? Sona, are you here?
Oh, yes, I am.
So are you eating popcorn now?
No.
Because usually people eat popcorn when they are watching a movie, you know that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that means that you're not watching movie. That's good. Maka, read the question.
Okay. The R hand of a starting clock is 3.5 centimeter long. How far does the tip of the R and hand travel in a 24-hour period? Use P equal to 22, 22
Pi.
divided by
22.
7. Give your answer in centimeters.
Okay, that's very easy question, right? Guys, you have 1 minute. Yes, Maka, Daphne, Musa, Sona. What is the answer? Why it's taking so long? It's a very easy
I'm
question.
solving.
I think it's 264.
200?
Sure.
264.
I think I know how to do it, but I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Tell me, what is your method?
My method, I was just going to multiply 7 over 22
No, no, no.
by
Did you find the
3.5.
circumference of the circle? Because clock is a circle, right? We are talking about
Yes,
the tip of the
that's what
clock,
I was
right?
going to find. 3.5 multiplied by 22 divided by 7. That's how you find it.
So the circumference is just 2 pi r.
By
But here
2,
it
okay.
says that 24-hour, right? So we have to multiply this by 2. Okay, so the
No,
total
2 by 2. We already have the R, big R by 2, maybe.
C is 2 times pi times r. 2 times 2 times what is pi? 22 over 7. And how about r? 3.5 centimeters. That is 7 over 2, which is equal to, they cancel each other. It is 11. It is 44 centimeters. Maka, what did you say?
Huh?
What was your
No,
answer?
My answer is wrong.
It's just
264.
44 centimeters, right?
Yes.
Because here the hour clock is moving in 24 hours. It just travels twice, right? One time and the second time. When it just travels one time, the distance traveled by the tip of the clock is, the hour hand is, what is it? The circumference of the circle, which is equal to 2 pi r. That's equal to 22. And just multiply this by 2, that is 44 centimeters. 3.5 centimeters. We are talking about very small clock, right? It's very small.
C, it stands for what? For area?
What?
C is for area.
D? The distance traveled.
C?
Are you asking about this D?
No, about C. 2 PR. 2 PR.
What?
C.
For what
PR.
for what standing is C?
Musa, I
2
don't
PR.
understand. Are you asking a question or
Yeah, for what standing is C? Is it area or what?
what do you mean? You mean
C
C?
is the length of circle.
Yeah, it's the circumference, C.
Okay, thank you.
Circumference, how do you find it? 2 pi r, right? Area, it is pi r squared. Because the tip of the clock, it is moving along the circumference of this circle, right? Because the clock is in circular shape. And the distance covered by the tip of the clock, we need to find the circumference of the circle. And since we are talking about 24-hour period, it travels twice, right? In one day. And that's why we multiply by 2, and that's it. Okay, let's move to the next question. Sona, read the question, please. Let's listen to you.
Okay. The
And
bar
also, you will
chart
do
below
it for
shows
us.
the number. Okay. The bar chart below shows the number of the smartphones sold in the city A in the second half of year 2016. For example, 700 smartphones were sold in September. Starting from September, the number of the smartphones sold in each month is equal to sum of the smartphones sold in the previous 2 months. What is the average number of smartphones in the second half of the year 2016?
Did you understand, Sona? Can you do it in 1 minute? Do it and explain to us.
I can try.
It's very easy question. All right. Let me give you 1.5 minutes, and yes, Sona, what did you get?
Is the average 12?
Average is 12. Really? How did you get it?
So basically, I first found how much each month is, then added and divided by the number.
Maka, Defna, Musa, do you agree with Sona? Did you also get 12?
I'm still solving.
For
I
example,
got 15.
smartphones were sold in September. Starting from September, the number of smartphones sold in each month is equal to sum of the smartphones sold in the previous 2 months. So that means that if This one is x, this one is y. X plus y is equal to 7, right? So here, x plus y is equal to 7. However, this 7 here, it must be 7 plus y. And how about here? It is 14 plus y, right? And how about here? That is 14 plus y, 7 plus y. That is 21 plus 2y. That's equal to 29. So from here, y is equal to 8. That's equal to 4. If y is equal to 4, x is equal to 3. So that means that here we have 3, and this one is 4, 7, right? Let me just write here 3, 4, 7, 4 plus 7, 11, 7 plus 11, 18, and 18 plus 11, it is 29. So the average means 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 7, 14, and the 25, 43,
It says
52,
the second half.
72, right? And divide by 6, that's equal to 12. So the average number of phones sold in each month is 1200.
Oh, I had to convert it to hundreds. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Good. What is the average number of smartphones sold in the second half of year? In this kind of question, guys, you should be careful, right? Because here 1200, your answer should be, what is the answer? The answer is 1200. If you just write 12, you will not get any points.
Yeah, I got the same answer.
Good. Next question. Musa, read the question.
Find the two-digit whole number that is equal to the square of the sum of each digit.
Very easy question. Did you understand the question, Musa? Find the two-digit whole number that is equal to the square of the sum of its digits.
Yeah.
1 minute. Mhm. And definitely, it must be very easy for you. It's your type, this your type of question. This question is your type question. Sona, I'm sure that you already got the answer. What's your answer, Sona?
Oh, 1 second. I'm still doing it.
How are you doing, Sona? How?
I'm trying numbers and like checking them if they're working or
So,
not.
so it is so easy, right? It says that two-digit whole number is equal to the square of the sum of its digits, which means that that is a square number, right? What are two-digit square number? That is 16, 25, and 36, 49, and 64, 81. We don't have any other two-digit square number. And 1 plus 6 squared, 749, is not equal to this. 2 plus 5 squared, 749, is not equal to this. Also, this one, 9, it's not. So 13, it's not. 9, it's not. How about this one? Yes, so 81 is equal to 8 plus 1 squared, right? So the answer is 81. Daphne, were you trying like this?
Teacher, I found it. I was waiting for you.
Okay, good. If you tried like this, because some
I was
questions...
honestly looking at the difference between russet and saddle brown because I am going to label them and I can't find the difference. It's like very small. It's like as if the colors are the same. Which one is lighter? Which one is lighter? Like one is like greenish brown and the other one is reddish brown. So the difference is that. But they're in the same, like, how do you call it? Light tone. So like there's numbers next to it, and
Wait. That's
certain
not.
numbers.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about this question or about something else?
No, I'm not talking about my pencils.
Okay, I thought you were
I,
talking
I
about
already finished the one,
the
and there was
method
these
you
two
use.
pencils that has been bothering me, teacher. So
No,
I'm thinking
I thought you
about
were
it.
explaining some different methods you used to solve this question.
They're from two different, like, sort of, let's say, collections. So that one is from another collection, and the other one is from another collection. They have the same similar colors because they're very close to each other. But it doesn't say where it's like which one is darker or which one's lighter, even on the internet. It's like they are in the same light level. So I don't know which one to put first. That's
I see.
frustrating.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's do two more questions. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Uh, at least let's do two questions and we will finish this, okay? Give a try, okay? Give a try. After that, we will discuss this. Maka, first, can you read the question?
That Q are S and integers. The product of Q
Q to the power of 6 plus R to the power of 6
Q
times.
to the power of 6 and times S to the power of 6 and plus T power of 6 is equal to 65. What's the value of Q power of 6 plus R power of 6 plus S power of 6 plus T power of 6?
Guys, maybe I should give you more time, but we don't have much time, okay? I will give you 2.5 minutes for this question. If you have any answer before the time is up, leave your answer to the chat box. Let's see. But it's a bit difficult question, not that easy question. But it should be easy for you because that one is S1 question. Okay, time starts now. Musa, if it is so, can you just substitute and check this? Is the product equal to 65? You are saying that Q equals 2, R equals 1, S equals 1, T equals 1, right? So this one
Yes,
is 2. 2
yes.
to the power of 6. This one is 1. And here we have 1 plus 1. That's equal to, is a lot.
Oh no, wait, I made a mistake. T equals
Teacher, is one of these 0?
0?
Yes.
How is it possible, Maka? How?
66.
Because here Maka says that the product is 65. And this to the power of 6 means all of them are non-negative numbers. Okay, Musa, the last time I'm checking, Musa, check this. It doesn't work. Is it? Look, 64, 65. Okay, Musa, now that's correct. That's correct now. Okay. All right. So here it says that integers, right? We know it integers. That's z. These are the integers like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and these are the integers. And since here we have q to the power of 6 plus r to the power of 6 times s to the power of 6 plus t to the power of 6, and on the right hand side we have 65, right? Either, because we know that all of them are non-negative, maybe it is something like this: 1 times 65 or 5 times 3. Sorry, 5 times 13. We don't have any other choice. But if you just look at the second one, for example, we don't have any number where q to the power of 6 plus r to the power of 6, that's equal to 5. So that's not a possible answer. But here we have this answer, right? For example, if you take q is equal to 1, or plus 1 minus 1, doesn't matter. R is equal to 0. S is equal to 2. T is equal to -1, for example. If you check this, 1 to the power of 6, that is 1, plus 0, times 2 to the power of 6, that is 64, -1 to the power of 6, that's equal to 1. So that's equal to 65, right? So which means that what is the year sum then? The year sum is equal to, what is it? 1, uh, 1 to the power of 6 plus 0 to the power of 6 plus 2 to the power of 6 plus -1 to the power of 6. It is 164, 166. Musa, what is the answer?
66.
66. But you wrote 67. Why?
It was wrong because I take t as 1, but then I take t as 0.
Okay, okay. So that answer is 66. Okay. All right. Guys, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Okay. Uh, let's just do one question. Okay. We will continue because this question 20, I want you to try this. Let's do this question 21. And next time also we can do maybe 20 and 22, 23. Okay. And let's finish today's class with this geometry question. Okay, so this 20 you will say try at home. This also easy question, but it's a word problem after all. So in quadrilateral, definitely can you read this? I think you didn't read any question today.
In quadrilateral ABC below, ADC angle equals 3 times ABC angle, and
Angle.
DAB.
Well, why
Did
are
you
you
say?
reading ABC angle? Just read angle ABC.
Okay, angle DAB equals angle BCD, which equals 90 degrees. That's clever to use 0 there. What is the area of quadrilateral ABC if AD equals to 10 centimeters and BC equals to 30 centimeters?
If you answer this question correctly, I will give you 100. Any of you.
Yeah, teacher, I don't rely on numbers.
Okay, I will give you chocolate, 1 bar of chocolate. Okay, you don't rely numbers. Okay, bar of chocolate or ice
Teacher,
cream
I
or.
have allergy towards chocolate.
Okay, so I will give you a big thank you. Okay. Yeah, you have 3 minutes. Okay, after 3 minutes, we will do this. Try and we will finish the class today. Even 3.5 minutes. That is a little bit hard question. That's why it's asked as question 21.
Teacher, if I were to be honest, my brain stopped working, so I couldn't get the answer.
Okay, I agree
Even though
with
I really like those kinds of questions.
I
Like, they're
agree with
very easy for me.
yeah, I agree with you. In the previous class also there was very easy question and I asked the students and somehow no idea came to me. Maybe I was super tired and I said, what can we do? Sometimes if your brain gets tired, We have nothing to do. Anyway, Musa, Makkah, Sona, do you have any answer, any idea?
I think it's 300, but I can spell.
300.
Yes,
300.
yes.
Oh, it's very close, but the answer is 400.
Uh,
Teacher, there's not a number that starts with D. If it was, I would have said that.
Okay. Look, just one thing here, angle ADC is equal to 3 times ABC, right? That means that if this angle is alpha, this angle should be 3 alpha. And we know that the sum of the interior angles of any quadrilateral is equal to 360. And this angle is 90, this angle is 90, which means that alpha plus 3 alpha, alpha it should be equal to 180 degrees. From here, alpha is equal to 45 degrees. So which means that here this angle is 45, right? And this angle is 145. So I will do something here. Okay, let me just extend these lines. Okay, let me extend here, extend this, all right, until here maybe, I don't know. And also I will extend this line until here. Okay. All right, I will just extend this. After this, as you see here, this angle is 90 degrees, right? And we know that this one, 3 alpha, this angle should be 45 degrees. It is 90 degrees, it is 45, also this should be 45 degrees. And we know the length of AD is given, that's equal to 10, which means that then also this should be 10. And if you look at the big triangle, right, let's say this one is BEC, and this side is equal to 30. And because this angle is 45, isosceles triangle, and also this side should be equal to 30. So now what is the area of the quadrilateral ABCD? ABCD, that is equal to the area of big triangle, that is BEC, right? Minus the area of the small triangle, that is AED, right? If I just remove this part, it will get that area. What is the area of the big triangle BEC? Base times height over 2. That's equal to 1 over 2 times 30 times 30. Minus, and how about the small triangle? Again, it's 1 over 2. Base is 10, height is 10, which is equal to 450 minus 50. So the area of the given quadrilateral is 400 centimeters squared. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. That's enough for today. Let's have some rest. Tomorrow is Ramadan, I think. I don't know. Are you? Is it Ramadan tomorrow? I mean, are you fasting tomorrow? For us, it started today. So starting from tomorrow, we are going to fast. And happy Ramadan to all of you.
Sure.
Okay, I will see you
Happy
on
In
the next.
either
Ramadan,
way, we
teacher.
don't fast because like we have a small family and we lived in like cities. Instead, we just donate money to like certain charities and stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, whoever fasts, okay. So I will
so
see you
I
on.
think I will fast.
Good. If you fast, I wish you a strong. Actually, I don't know. Here the day is so short here because in the morning we stop eating at 4:20. Evening time 6 o'clock it's already dark. So in Cambodia fasting is very easy, but in Azerbaijan it must be a bit longer. Anyway, guys, I will see you on Wednesday. Makkah, Defna, Musa, Sona. Maybe I will send you some more papers. If you have some time, at least have a look. If you don't have time to solve the problems, have a look. And if you come with some ideas, we will go faster, okay? Thank you very much, guys. See you on Wednesday, okay?
Thank you for lesson. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Teacher, fasting is like a diet. It's good.
It depends on your intention, Defna. Yeah, some people